Hi there folks, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this Springfield Armory XDm 4.5 inch 9mm. Last week I had the opportunity to shoot Springfield Armory's brand new 3.8 compact XDm 9mm. It's a range gun owned by SimTrainer, and I got the opportunity to go out there and shoot it at their facility, at the gun range, and then do a tabletop review on site at SimTrainer. And I really enjoyed it, really liked it. The video's been pretty popular, so I thought I'd go ahead and talk about the full-size version of the XDm 9mm, which I own. This is my personal gun that I've owned since this summer. So I've had it roughly 6 months and really enjoying it. Again, I just wanted to do a video review that's a supplement to the written review, which is on throughmylens.org. Like always, I'll have a link in the description so that you can see some really good pictures that I took and all the technical specifications that are contained within the written review. So the XDm 9mm has been around since about 2008. Now the gun is a Croatian-made firearm which is actually manufactured by a Croatian company called HS. In Croatia this is the HS 2000, but since 2008 Springfield Armory has been importing the weapon and rebadging it as the XDM with some of their features and their kind of take an interpretation on the handgun. And it's been extremely popular and very well received by the firearm community. This gun won Handgun of the Year from the NRA in 2009. As a matter of fact, this particular example has the award stamped on the barrel here. So it's just such a great gun. A lot of great features, great value. So let me talk a little bit about why I bought it and why I use it. You may have seen my video on the Ruger SR9C compact handgun, which I use as my personal carry weapon. A great gun. The reason I bought the Springfield Armory is because at my range where I like to shoot SimTrainer, we do a lot of tactical training. There's a tactical training league there called Tactical Training Tuesday, and we do a lot of interesting exercises there. They also offer a lot of classes at SimTrainer that I take to forward and can continue my training and proficiency with handguns. And particularly for the competition part, I thought it'd be advantageous to have more of a full-size gun that's a little bit more accurate, theoretically speaking, than a compact weapon. So I mainly use it for the competition shooting that I do at the range. It also stays in my bedside table as a home defense weapon. So that's why I bought it, mainly for the competition aspect, and that's why I use it. Let me go ahead and talk a little bit about the features. One of the best features here, I've got the magazine, and it's a very high capacity weapon. It's about the highest capacity handgun on the market. This is a 19-shot magazine here, and in terms of out of the box, non-modified in any way, the XDm 9mm is the highest capacity handgun on the market today. So that's very nice. So you've got 19, and you can put an additional round in the chamber. So you've got 20 rounds available to you. From a safety perspective, it's got a lot of nice features. Of course, it's got the safety trigger there, so that you can't inadvertently pull the trigger. You actually have to have your finger fully on the trigger, and that center portion has to go in first before the rest of the trigger will pull. That's a great safety feature. Like my Ruger SR9C, it's also got here on the top of the slide a little indicator so that you know the chamber is full. Again, I'm just going to to demonstrate that, I'm going to take a little snap cap round here. This is not a live round. This is just a plastic spacer, if you will, used for training purposes, and contains no actual bullet or gunpowder. So I'm just going to put it in the magazine here and go ahead and put the snap cap in the round so that you can see that when there's a round, this little indicator does elevate, so that it becomes very obvious that there is a round in the chamber. Now, this particular indicator is not quite as obvious or elevated as the one on the Ruger. It doesn't have any of the orange coating on it either that makes it a little bit easier to see, but regardless, it is there. Of course, being a striker-fired weapon, there's also, you can see the indicator back here to let you know you've got a round in the chamber too. So I do like the safety features. There is no thumb safety on this firearm like there is with the Ruger SR9C. However, it does have a safety on the back of the handle, much like a lot of 45s do. So to fire the weapon, this must actually be engaged before you can fire the weapon. If this safety is not engaged, it will not fire. But in using that, I've used a number of 45s in the past and knew how that kind of safety feature worked. It's kind of tried and true, time-tested safety that is pretty invisible. You really don't know it's there. It doesn't interfere. As long as you have a good purchase on the gun, just like you normally would grip any handgun, you're not going to notice that the safety is there. You don't have to do anything special or grip it any special way to engage it. So it's a very effective safety. You may see here on this portion here of the slide that it says match on there. It's got a match grade barrel. Very high quality item that you normally can only get aftermarket. That's one of the really nice features of this gun. Does it make a huge difference in how it shoots? Well, theoretically it does. I do shoot better with this gun than I do really any other gun that I own. Is that because of the match grade barrel? Maybe. It's hard for me to tell. I just like the fact that it does have the match grade barrel, and at least theoretically that's a contributor to how well it shoots. The grips on this weapon are really nice. That's not going to slide out of your hand even if you're sweaty. This M Factor grip has drawn a lot of accolades. It does have adjustable back straps on it. A little bit hard to get those off. You've got to use a punch tool to get those off, but a total of 3 adjustable back straps do come with the weapon when you purchase it. I'm using the one that it came with. I tried the small, I tried the large, this is the medium one. But that certainly helps to get kind of a customized grip for your particular hand size. What else in terms of features do I like about this gun? I guess I might as well talk about the shooting properties of this gun. And it shoots so very well. The trigger is exceptional, really nice. There's a little bit more take up in the trigger than there is in my Ruger SR9C, as you can tell right there. Just a little bit. It's right about there where it catches before the striker activates. But not a lot of slack, not a lot of take up at all. I like a very short trigger pull, and that's got a pretty darn short trigger pull. I like that so much better than the Glock trigger. This particular weapon really does compete head to head with a Glock, and I think aesthetically, in my opinion, to my eye, this is a more attractive gun than the Glock, and I like the trigger much better than I do the Glock, as well as some of the safety features. I've never really been a Glock guy, though. Glock makes a great weapon. You can't really take anything away from him. But for me, I just prefer the Springfield Armory. But again, it shoots very, very well. The factory sights are excellent. Now, I don't have factory sights on this. I put a set of True Glows on there, which I'll probably review separately down the road. But again, in our tactical training exercises that we do some low light exercises for training to use your weapon in low light scenarios. So I did get a set of night sights put on the gun so I could take part in those training exercises. But the factory sights are excellent. I really do like them. In terms of accessories, this really is a great package that you get when you purchase the gun. It is an expensive gun. The retail is right around the $700 mark. It's really going to depend. You know, the prices that you're going to see both online and in gun stores. Your mileage is going to vary a little bit there, but it's, you know, right around the $700 mark. So it's not an inexpensive weapon by any means, but you do get a lot with it. In the box, and I've got some pictures in the written review of the box and and all the accessories. But this is a nice mag holder that you can put a couple of magazines with. The weapon does come with a couple of magazines. So this is just plastic. Fits through the belt. I wish those clips were open though on this, so that you didn't have to take your belt off to feed it through there. But I do use this when I go to the range and when I use it in our tactical exercises, and you know, it's a perfectly acceptable and useful holder. You can adjust the tension or the fit on the magazines with this little screw right there. It also comes with a nice plastic holster. I wish the mag holster were built like this. This is just a paddle holster that just kind of slips either down in your pants or around your belt there, and you know, works perfectly well. It's not a premium holster by any stretch of the imagination, but for what I use it for at the range, when I'm in the tactical exercises that we do, it works. It's perfectly serviceable. It just works. So that was a nice accessory that it came with. Here's the plastic magazine loader assist here. Again, very nice, light, just works. Well, that's it. That pretty much covers everything that I wanted to talk about with the Springfield Armory XDm 9mm. Great handgun, great full-size firearm that you can use in a lot of different purposes, a lot of different scenarios. I just really enjoy shooting this gun. So if you're looking for a full-size gun, I definitely recommend you give this one a try. Please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more gun reviews in the future. I've already got some knife reviews out there, some other gun reviews, flashlight reviews. I'm going to talk about some other things that I'm interested in and have some expertise in, such as mechanical wristwatches and pens as well. Take care and thanks for watching.